the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always
Welcome back to Peak Performance Mentor. I'm Diego Natale, and today's episode is about retrospection, understanding who you are at your core. Because if you want to have something you have never had before, you must be willing to do things you have never done before. Growth requires change, and change requires efforts, discipline, and awareness. So don't go anywhere because today's episode can change your life. Now, let's start with something very simple. I'm gonna give you the orange analogy. If you squeeze an orange, you are going to get orange juice, not pineapple juice, not strawberry juice. It doesn't matter how you squeeze it, how hard, what method you are gonna use, you get what is inside the orange. Now, let's apply that to humans. And what happens is when someone is under pressure, stress, conflict, challenge, discomfort, whatever comes out of them is what was already inside. If they respond with anger, profanity, personal attacks, violence, that was always inside them. Pressure only reveals it. And here's the most important part. Most people who act this way will justify it and blame others. They are not self-aware. They don't take responsibility because taking responsibility hurts their ego. Meanwhile, the mature, successful, disciplined individuals like you, the ones who rose from scarcity, invested time, effort, sacrifice, those people respond with composure, clarity, and most importantly, accountability. They don't crumble, they don't blame, they adjust and move forward. Pressure does not create your character, pressure exposes it. Stop competing with the world. Compete with yourself. You don't need to compete with anyone else. The only person you should be comparing yourself with is you from yesterday. 1% better every day is enough if you do it consistently. The universe does not reward your intentions, your efforts, struggle, crying, or trying. It rewards measurable results. You can stay awake all night. You can suffer. You can work hard and still get nowhere. If you like strategy, efficiency, and discipline, stop chasing effort. Start chasing results. You can watch my 7 rules for superhuman efficiency. Choose your focus. I know we discussed this so many times. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse. However, your thinking dictates your emotional reality. There are two sides of the coin constantly. If you focus on what you lack, you will live in frustration. If you focus on those positive leading things that you already have, you will unfold a life of gratitude. Whatever you focus on, it will expand. So, the glass is always half full. The win-win synergy principle. Win-win means we build together. Synergy means that when two or more people, forces, or elements align towards a shared purpose, the result they create together is greater than the sum of what they could produce individually. In simple terms, it means that 1 plus 1 doesn't equal 2. 1 plus 1 equals 3, 5, 10, or even 100, depending on the strength of the alignment. Is the multiplication of power, not just an addition. This applies to relationships, business, leaderships, teams, personal development. If your goal is to beat others instead of building value, you already lost. The strongest humans lift others while they climb the ladder of success. whatever success means to you. This concept is very important. It's called the hierarchy of inner power. I know we discussed this before, but your destiny flows a predictable chain. We start, number one, with your thoughts that shape your perceptions and emotional reality, creating your feelings. Number two is your feelings, which it will shape your mindset. This mindset is gonna induce your attitude. In third place, shapes how you approach to situations. And your attitude defines your character. And your character is your repeated attitudes become who you are. And who you are is gonna induce your actions. Your character expresses itself in behavior. And guess what? Your behavior dictates your destiny, which is the sum of thoughts, feelings, attitudes, characters, and actions. The two most powerful levers in your life are, number one, your thoughts, and number two, your actions. They determine your outcomes. This is why motivation is extremely overrated. You don't need to want something, you just need to do it. Your future depends more on your actions than your motivation. Here, I'm gonna give you one of my favorite quotes by someone that I really admire, which is Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee once said, "Don't speak negatively about yourself. Even as a joke, your body doesn't know any difference. Words are energy and they cast spells. That's why it is called spelling." This quote is amazing and has changed my life. Your mind listens to everything you say, even when you're joking. If you say, "I'm tired, I'm not good enough, I can't," your body will believe you. Change your words, change your identity, change your destiny. Let's summarize in here. Retrospection is simple. What comes out of you under pressure is what you truly are. Focus on being 1% better every day. Compare yourself with yourself, who you were yesterday. Protect your thoughts because they craft your future. Let your actions speak, and actions will lead to your destiny. And speak to yourself with power, no weakness. Your destiny is not who you are, your destiny is what you repeatedly do. So your words are programming. Programming builds identity. Identity dictates action. And guess what? Action shapes reality. Watch your mouth because it is building your world. And this is all I have for you today. I'm gonna leave you as I always do. Be grateful for all those little positive things that you have, and you will unfold a drive of gratitude. Be nicer to each other and know that you are appreciated. This was Peak Performance Mentor. Until next time.
I'm always thankful
Ciao.
for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mine.